bit now because we're going to give some awards out, because that's what you do at festivals. So once again, a final thank you to all of our sponsors, all of our great donors, all of you great people who have come to every movie and to some movies. And with that, I'm going to finish my job for this 21st annual festival by bringing up my good friend, John Anderson. John?
I've been coming here 22 years. The first year there was nobody here. Welcome to the Stony Brook Film Festival, the film festival that taught me how to speak Dutch. We joked about the international flavor of the festival last year when I said that Alan had accepted an appointment to handle foreign relations with the Trump administration. But it's not so funny now, especially since he's going to have to handle domestic animals. I want to pick up on something Alan was talking about before, which was Music Box, which presented tonight's pretty fabulous movie. I thought it was pretty great. I saw my first Music Box film when I was living in LA, and LA is a place where brilliant foreign and independent films go and just die, mostly because there's no parking. And the movie was called Tell No One, and it played for like, I don't know, Ed would know better, but like 6 weeks in Los Angeles, which was phenomenal. And it was a phenomenal film. And it was just a special film, as have been so many of their films, including the original Girl with Dragon Tattoo films, and Potiche and Mozart's Sister, and Goethe in Love, which was originally titled Goethe with an exclamation point, which I think inspired Jeb Bush somewhere. And The Deep Blue Sea, and also my favorite film of the last few years, Ida, or Ida, depending on how you pronounce it. And what distinguishes the films is a sense of humanity. And I think that's what distinguishes Alan's programming here at Stony Brook. You don't see a lot of sci-fi here. You don't see a lot of torture porn or slasher films or superheroes, but you do see films about people who you recognize and who sometimes drown you out. And sometimes those films are set in the world of entertainment where human frailty and human drama is magnified. Very often, almost every year, I think, you see films that are set in the middle of the last century when the world's situations were magnified. This year, The Fencer, which I also love, and The Innocents were both films that were set in that time. What's interesting, and what I think we can reflect on, is that the further away we get from those historical events, the more we can look at them as experiences of human individuals and human conscience, and the way people either do or do not step up to the plate when things are dire. We all, cinema, like history, belongs to the victors. So you have to think about that, and you have to think about how we're going to be, how the cinema of us is going to come out 70 or 80 years from now. And whether those films will be the kind that get picked up by Music Box, because Ed Aarons will still be distributing, or whether it'll be the kind of films that get programmed at Stony Brook. So that's my thoughts about what you saw tonight and what you've been seeing. We have to give out some awards. There are lots of people who aren't here. Special jury recognition is going to go to Lee Wilkoff, the director of No Pay Nudity, which, how many people saw this one? With Nathan Leonard. For achievement in filmmaking, Lee could not make it, but he wrote that being included in the Stony Brook Film Festival is sufficient reward for any filmmaker. I am humbled by this wonderful honor you've bestowed on me in our film No Pay Nudity. It could not have been achieved without the tremendous support and efforts of a small army of talented artists who gave their hearts and souls to the film. On behalf of them and myself, I thank you very much. I'm sorry I couldn't be there tonight. I thank each and every one of you personally with great affection. Wait. The second award goes to John Putch, director of The Father and the Bear, for Spirit of Independent Filmmaking. John could not make it here, but he wrote. It is my great honor and privilege to exhibit my films at Stony Brook Film Festival, a gift I do not take for granted. Any filmmaker, really, I mean, I'm digressing, but who gets to see their film on a 900-foot screen, that's got to be a happy person. Unless you put the laptop on your chest while you're laying in bed. Thanks to Alan Ingalls and his superb staff and colleagues, I've now had this honor 4 times, so for the last dozen years. The special recognition by the jury is completely unexpected, yet extremely appreciated. It is both joyous and validating to know that The Father and the Bear touched the judges and audience enough to warrant being singled out in a roster of world-class cinema that is curated yearly by Alan. Thank you for this honor. I am humbled by your generosity. Sincerely, John. The third award goes to someone who's actually here. Delaney Rustin, the director of Screenagers, for timely social commentary. And I'd like to invite her up to say a few words. She's a big fan of Michael Moore.
That's so mean, but I'd like to invite my daughter up, Tessa. And she wanted out, and basically I hadn't expected this, so can you say something?
Well, a minute ago she whispered we're not going to get a reward, but that's okay because I knew deep down that she definitely deserved this. I'm very proud and very not surprised that she's up here right now.
And I just have to say thank you to Peter, my husband, and friends here for supporting me. We actually did a rough cut screening of the film back about 8 months ago. And you never know when you do a documentary and you're finding stories and putting them together if they'll resonate with people. But it has, and it's just so wonderful that people, feel that it's real, the film. That's really what we wanted to do with this documentary. And we really made the documentary to be a movement to help families, schools, and teenagers find balance around this incredibly seductive and wonderful new world we live in, but obviously can take over. So, come to screenagersmovie.com to be a part of the movement. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes. The awards to short films. The Audience Award for Best Short was a virtual tie within 1/100th of a point difference. One of them goes to Jewish Blind Date. I was told I got stood up on this one, but Venetia says, hello, greetings from Sydney and London. We were thrilled to be part of the Stony Brook Film Festival again and to win an award, especially an audience award, which is true kind of. It's fabulous. We're very upset that we can't be there tonight. Is there an open bar? Question mark. But thank you again and have a wonderful night. So, she's not doing much to improve the stereotype of Australians. So. Jury award for the best short goes to Francesco Gabriele, director of Italian Miracle. Shockingly, he's not here. But he writes. I am extremely excited and honored to receive the Jury Award Best Short. I want to thank my cinematographer Giacomo, my composer Shane, but most of all my family. Last but not least, I would like to thank the beautiful enchanted village of Sermonetta, which is right next to Selden. To me, the real Italian miracle is that a simple story set in a small Italian village in the middle of nowhere had the chance to be seen at a prestigious film festival. Thank you very much, grazie mille, to the jury and to the Stony Brook Film Festival for giving me this great recognition. So fantastic. And now, I just want to say, how many people saw The Innocents? third grader in Catholic school. I thought those nuns wanted to leave you out the woods to be in the Bibles. The 2016 Jury Award for Best Feature goes to The Fencer. Accepting the award to Mr. Guy Norbert. Please come up.
Thank you so much, everybody. It's such an honor to be here, to be part of this festival, and of course it's a great honor to receive this prize. We saw a film tonight, a film called A Man Called Uwe, and in the film there was a reporter, a female reporter, doing article about the invisible heroes. You know, we filmmakers, we are struggling of doing films with a purpose, meaning, and a message, and we're really trying to reach out for fellow human beings. And sometimes it works out really well, like with The Fencer. But the true invisible heroes in this business are people who are bringing these films into our fellow men. And you know, I would say that the true hero this evening is Mr. Alan Inks. Year after year, you work so hard to give us these marvelous pieces of filmmaking, give us these marvelous moments of humanity, sharing it with us with endless efforts. This is, you know, without people like Alan, we filmmakers, we would be nothing. All our work would be in vain. So let's give a hand to Alan one more time. Thank you so much for having us here.
The 2016 Audience Choice Best Feature, Between Sea and Land. Accepting the award is the director, writer, and actor, Manolo Cruz.
Okay, my English is very bad, excuse me. I am very happy because this movie no is possible made with money because I don't have money. But it's possible made with love because my heart is full of love. This award is special for me, for the feeling I have with the people in Long Island. This festival is very good festival, and congratulations all for this festival, very special. This award is for all people who work in this movie, because no, it's only Manolo Cruz, Manolo Wright, Manolo producer, Manolo director general and actor, but no, Manolo have team very big and very important. My best actress, co-actress Vicky Hernandez is the big help for the movie and for me from the writing, screenwriting. The co-director during the shooting, I need other person look the screen because I am acting this character very difficult. And your name is Carlos Castillo, and Robespierre Rodriguez is el DP, director de fotografía. My co-producer, saying, Arley Garzón, okay, many people give your love for this movie that talk about love. And thank you, Stony Brook, thank you, Alan, Ken, Paul, all people, thank you, people on island, and thank you, God, for this award.
You're giving away the usual award, a cat.
Thank you, everyone. I think Mr. Cruz's message of love is a good place to stop. Thank you all. Once again, I'll be back for my 23rd year next year.
I hope.